It's Dennis the Business Sports, and we're explaining the suspended Oklahoma players. They're actually three now. Call them the Oklahoma Sooners, and they will be without at least three players for their college football playoff semifinal game against the LSU at the Chick-fil A Peach Bowl on December 28th because of the suspicions, and the sources have confirmed that on Wednesday it had to happen. It wasn't immediately clear if the player starting defensive end, that is Ronnie Perkins running back, then running back Randall Stevenson and receiver Trajan Bridges would also miss the CFB National Championship on January 13th. That is time will be 8 p.m. and if the number 4 Sooners defeat the number 1 Tigers in their semi-final game. Now, Sooner first reported that the suspended players' identities on Wednesday. Now, Oklahoma coach, that is Lincoln Riley, wouldn't address the suspensions during a national signing day news conference in Norman, Oklahoma on Wednesday. He says, "I'm aware of the report that is out there," Riley said. Now, unfortunately, at this time, I cannot comment on it. Riley didn't say when he would be able to address the suspensions, but rather he isn't scheduled to meet with the media again until the Sooners arrive in Atlanta next week for the Peach Bowl at 4 p.m. He says, "I don't know if there is an exact timetable, but when I can, you will know." Now, Riley did confirm that tailback Kennedy Brooks, the team's second leading rusher with 976 yards and 5 touchdowns, will be available to play against LSU. Now, Brooks suffered an upper body injury during the fourth quarter of a 30-23 victory in overtime against Baylor in the Big 12 championship game, on December 7th. Now, when Riley was asked if Stevenson would be available, he replied, "Kennedy Brooks will play." Now, Riley also declined to confirm if Perkins would be available to play against LSU. Now, Perkins, a sophomore from St. Louis, has been Oklahoma's most consistent pass rusher this season with 38 tackles and 13.5 tackles for loss, 6 sacks, and 6 quarterback hurries in 13 starts. Stevenson, a junior from Las Vegas, emerged as soon as number 2 tailback after Trey Sermon suffered a season-ending injury. Now, Stevenson had 48 yards with 1 touchdown and 8 carries against Baylor in the Big 12 title game. He also ran from 50 yards on 3 attempts in a 34-16 win at rival Oklahoma State on November 30th. Now, Bridges is a freshman from Carrollton, Texas, has 7 catches for 82 yards with 1 touchdown. He has just 1 catch in the past 8 games. Now, ladies and gentlemen, Oklahoma players, actually 3 in number, have been suspended and they won't be playing the semi-final game against LSU. It's Dennis the Business Sports. Continue watching and click subscribe. Share the videos if you can and like them if you may. I'm out. Peace and love.